Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout using the monthly box from Miss Kate. And this is a beautiful ocean kit collection that came out this month in June. If you do put in an order, you can receive this exact box for $5, which is basically shipping. I'm going to show a few photos that I plan on using with the kit during this month. I have done two of the layouts. I have not done the double page layout just yet, but I will. And I'm just showing you those photos. But like I was saying, you can receive the main kit for $5 if you sign up for the monthly subscription box, and you'll receive the first kit. So this one here is what comes in the main kit, which is the die cuts, the stickers, and all the pattern paper. The add-ons are the cardstock and the 6x6 papers, and you can't add those on with your first subscription if you want to get it for the $5. That's just part of the deal, I guess, is you have to just order the box. So just so you know, I do have an affiliate link down below in the description box. If you would like to sign up, you can click on that link. I do get a little compensation for that, but nothing costs any more for you. So here we go. I'm going to flip through all of the papers, and I love all the cut aparts, and that water paper is going to be perfect for those water photos in the swimming pool. The first layout I'm going to do today is just of the little girls playing in a Barbie Jeep outside, but the colors match perfectly, and there is one that just says fun in the sun, which I thought was kind of fitting and cute for a little cute outdoor photo. I'm also going to mainly focus on the 6x6 papers and the cardstock. So here there's lots of water papers in that beautiful like aqua blue color. I love that color. It is beautiful in person. And then with the bright pinks that are in this collection also. And then the dark navy blue is like a purpley navy blue. So it really is a beautiful collection. So there you go. I showed you the 6x6. I'm not going to show them all. They are all the same. There's four of each, and they are 50% of the size. So basically, if you put four of them together, they would make a 12 by 12. But they would be a smaller scale. So here's the little die cuts I chose to use on this layout along with my single photo. I have three pattern papers here, which is the blue, the pink, and like a peach color. At first, I only pull out the green cardstock, but you'll see here in just a minute as I get started on the layout, I changed my mind and I decided to go with the lighter bluish teal color. This one's more of a blue versus the teal. There is two different ones in the cardstock pack. And then the yellow is more of like a orangey yellow. It's not really orange, but it definitely has an orange tint to it versus bright yellow. There is two different ones in the cardstock pack, and that's the one that I chose to use. As you can see, I also took a little square out of the back of it. That's basically going to be where I map the main part of the photos with that square. So I wanted the yellow, not the yellow, I wanted the white side. So anytime I use Miss Kate's papers, if I need white cardstock, I just flip one of the cardstocks over and I use the white side. I love being able to use both sides of the cardstock paper. So here you can see that was the yellow side. I put the little rectangles on there in a grid format, and I'm going to place them kind of sort of in the middle. They're a little bit higher than they are lower. I did flip it around just because it looked more straight this way than the other way, so I had to flip it around. But I also wanted the dark blue to be at the bottom versus the top, because the bird that I'm going to put at the top has blue in it also, so I didn't want it on the blue square or the blue rectangle. And then the center square is the plaid paper, and I did mat it in the white cardstock also to make it pop. So there's a white border around the blue, around all the nine or the six squares in the center, and then the 6x6 square that is the center plaid paper. And again, that was just to make everything pop. And it's not a very thick layout. The papers are not super thick, but they are definitely a sturdy enough cardstock that they work well and they don't take up, or they don't add a lot of bulk to your layout. I also like using these papers, the cardstocks, for cutting cut files on the die cut machine. They cut perfectly. Miss Kate does also have die cuts available either through the website or through the Silhouette if you have the Silhouette. So the Silhouette software carries Miss Kate, but you can also get it in the other files to cut for the Cricut. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the Cricut, but I know you can get the files to cut them with the Cricut also, but you have to buy them from the website. These glitter foam letters are just from my stash. These are thickers, and I'm just going to spell out the girls' names down at the bottom. So the main title is Fun in the Sun, and then I just put Jackie and Jenya down at the bottom, which is their names. And that's going to be it. So it came together fairly quickly. It did not take me very long to put this together. Mainly, it was all cutting the papers and getting all the white edges around the papers and then layering them up. But I think it makes a really cute, simple layout, and it documents this cute little photo of them playing outside. I'm going to go ahead and add the word "and" over here. I did have to cut a few of my letters for the A's, but that's okay. I'm almost at the end of these packs, so whatever I have left, I'm okay to cut them and put them together and make them work for me. There's a little bit of a close-up, and again, this is an 8.5 by 11 layout, and it's using Miss Kate's monthly box for June. And like I said, they are running a sale, and you can get the entire kit for $5. If you pay the shipping, that's basically what you're paying, and you get the whole kit shipped to you. Like I said, I will have an additional 2 layouts later in the month. One will be another 8.5 by 11, and then a double 8.5 by 11 layout using this kit. So thanks again for coming by. Like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.